Welcome to this tutorial on how to create custom religions for your CK3 world. And this is actually pretty easy because it's very similar to creating custom cultures, which I showed you in my last video. So to start off, we're going to open up Visual Studio Code and we're going to open our folder, which in our case is Documents, Paradox Interactive, Crusader CK3 Mod and our swag mod that we created for my tutorial videos. Select this folder and all the files are shown here. And when you open up your folder in your Explorer from your mod folder, you won't notice the religion folder right here. You have to copy that in from your base game. So that would be Crusader CK3, your Steam location. Go to common, we have the religion folder, which we just copy in our mod folder into common as well. So now back in Visual Studio Code, we can see that our religion folder is right here. We're going to open that up. And we're going to open up religions, and you're going to see this text file right here and this info file right here. I have already created this for demonstration purposes, but the way you can do that as well is just right click this, copy, click on religions and paste. And then you have a copy of this folder right here. Now you can rename that, and we have a copy of all the religions in the game from Crusader Kings 3. We're now going to select all of this text and delete it. And then we can paste in this template right here from the file in the description below. And as you can see, we have one religion, which is called Drip Religion right now, containing one faith, which is this faith right here, Drippy. Okay, so let's take a look at our religion. Right at the top, we have our family. And as we can see, if you have the Crusader Kings 3 add-on for Visual Studio Code installed, there are three families to choose from: Abrahamic, Eastern and Pagan. Abrahamic would, for example, be Christianity. This right here is the graphical faith, which determines which units are displayed for your faiths. And this right here are the doctrines. So for the doctrines, you can open up the CK3 wiki. And as you can see, here are all the doctrines that you can use in the game. So for example, we have the head doctrine, if we do want our religion to have a head. And in the wiki right here, we have the head of faith, which can either be none, spiritual, or temporal. So if we want our religion to have a temporal head, we can just delete this and type in temporal head. And as you can see, this is going to be suggested for you. And next would be if it is female or male dominated. So in this case, we could delete this and just type in equal. For pluralism, that is the religious attitude right here, which can either be fundamentalist, righteous, or pluralist. So we can just delete this and type in fundamentalist. And the lay clergy, theocracy, actually is the clerical tradition, which can either be theocratic or lay clergy. The next group is the marriage doctrines, which you can also take a look at right here. And you can just change that however you want. The same goes for the crime doctrines, which can be found here, and the clerical functions, which can be found right here. So the next step is to determine which traits are virtues and which traits are sins. You can just fill in the traits that you want to have to be a virtue right here. For example, forgiving or generous. And you can also change your sins right here. These are the custom faith icons that can be used to create a custom faith. And here are the holy order names that you can create. So if we wanted to create custom holy order names, we could just delete this and change it to swaggers, which can later be changed in the localization file. This right here is the holy order man-at-arms, and right here is the localization, which determines the god names, the creator names, and everything that is needed to display your religion correctly in game. If you want to add a little more, you can take a look at the wiki page, which suggests a few more things that you can set for your religion. But be aware that this article from the wiki is actually from version 1.0, so this might not be correct anymore, but you can try it out. The next big step is to create faiths. So in our case, we have our faiths folder right here, and we can create a custom faith in it, and can also contain a custom icon. So your custom icons are stored in your mod folder, gfx, interface, icons, And then you're going to need to copy something from your base game. So let's open GFX right here. Interface, icons, and the faith folder needs to be copied to your location. Okay, once we have that, we can open that up and we can see all the icons that are currently in the game. Now, if we want to create our own icon, we can just open up one of these icons with Photoshop, for example. And then you can just delete all of this and paste in your personal logo. So let's paste it in. And in here we have our CK3 logo, for example. Just hit enter. And then we're going to save this as a DDS file. And in your Into TextureWorks DDS saver, you can just select color plus alpha and the compression type BC7HBPP fine. No bitmaps, hit save, and that should work. Now you can also add custom piety icons to your faith or to your religion by just pasting that into here like this, or pasting that into your religion right here, so that every faith of this religion will use these piety icons. The problem with that is that you can't actually add any new icons in the game, as far as I know. You have to edit the existing icons that you have in the game. So for example, right now we are using the Eastern piety icon group. Now the folder you need to copy from your base game is the currencies folder, also located in the icons folder. So just copy this and paste it in your icons folder from your mod. We would have to edit the Eastern piety icons right here in Photoshop and save them the same way we saved our icon. Now for this next part, we once again have to copy something from our base game, which in this case is the religion localization folder stored in game localization English. So let's just grab this and add it in our own localization folder right beneath culture. And in here we're going to copy one of the existing religion folders and paste it in and rename this to your religion. So in here you can see that we have our localization and we can just change that to our current religion. So to do that, we're going to just delete Christianity and paste in drip, which is the name of our religion, and change this to drip. The same for the adjective. Which in our case would be drippy. And for the adherent. In here you can also change your high god names and everything that you changed in your religion as well. And you can also change the name of your faiths by just typing in the name of the faith, like this. Same for the adjective and for the adherent, and so on until you have replaced everything that you want to have replaced. Now for the last step, you want to put your religion into the game, and to do that we're going to open up our history folder. We go to provinces and open up our kingdom tier or anything that you want that you have stored in here. And right now I only have one duchy in here. And you're going to change the religion of your county to the name of your faith. Hit save. And then we're going to open up the game to see if it worked. And inside our game we can see that everything worked out great. We have our custom drippy faith with our custom logo and everything that we told it to have in our file. And right here you can see that we also have our custom piety icons, which change if we add piety to it, up to the highest icon in red. So that is basically everything you need to know on how to create custom religions for your custom map. Now I have a special announcement to make. I am actually planning to create a total conversion mod based on you as a community. So you have the chance to create your own kingdoms and duchies, and I will mod them into the game so that by the end of the project we have a whole map of suggestions that you guys made in the comments. So each and every one of you that want to be included, describe your kingdom or duchy via characteristics, name, size, terrain, rivers or seas, etc. Come up with a maximum of 2 cultures and religions that I can code into the game, and come up with a maximum of 3 characters and also a few other details that you want to be included. And I will take care of the rest by the next video. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you guys in the next video.